Alright guys, we're out here doing an update on our food plots. I planted No Plow winter greens a few months back, well about a month and a half maybe, and we're just going to do a little update brief. This side here, the little 1/4 acre, if you can tell I'm at the box stand, and behind me is the 3/4 acre. This side always does better for some odd reason. I do the same thing to both sides, it's just this soil tends to be a little bit better, I reckon. I don't know, but if you can get a glance at that, looks amazing. Daggone mosquito just landed on me the size of a quarter. I'm gonna get out here in some of the thicker part of it. Some of those plants there is 2 foot tall. And we have clover. That's what I love about No Plow. Look at that clover coming up. And when all this is browsed down, that clover like that there will be coming up in it. And springtime, it'll give the turkeys and the deer something to eat, which they'll be nibbling on it all through the winter also. But this back corner always has a trail coming up. You can tell this is browsed down a lot, but this back corner back here always has a trail. We're about to see if there's a trail this year. See, just clover everywhere. I love that. Yep, they opened it back up. They're coming out in this field right in here. They're coming out of that bottom back there. You can tell this side of the field, it's real low right here, but the farther you get up, that's because of where they're coming out right there. They're coming out right here starting to eat. If you look, you can probably see where they nibble the stems off. But this side over here, there's a radish right there. But this side over here, you know, I'm not saying it don't look good, but it don't look good as this side here or my other food plots. But it comes up and it makes deer food. I mean, they'll have this, and then the clovers that's coming up, they'll have it in the spring. So but overall, I'm actually pretty surprised of how well they turned out. You know, these ain't too big, but when it gets cold, they'll get them mowed down for sure. I mean, overall, this plot here doesn't look bad at all. Actually, they're all big around the feeder. It looks like the deer didn't want to get too close to the feeder, and that's where it got the biggest. And then over here, there's barely anything. Which there's probably a trail coming out of this corner here. But yeah, I was just gonna show you guys these 2 plots, how they come up, how they look. We got another plot on the bottom. We're gonna check it next. So y'all stay tuned. If y'all ain't already, hit the like and subscribe button. It lets me know that y'all still interested in watching this. Stay tuned. All right, we made it to the 3rd spot. This here is on a different tract of land. It's not far from the others, but I will have the same deer here as that one, but they're about 1,500 yards away. So this little power line here, this is where we had our dove field, and I planted this little strip of power line in Whitetail Institute No Plow, and this stuff here has decided to jump too. Look at the clover. I mean, that clover just amazes me. It comes up good now, and the deer will eat all these brassicas, and then the springtime comes, this clover will jump back up and give them something to eat over the springtime when there's not really much in there. We got a stand of clover out here, and we got some wheat out here, and yeah, I'm very pleased with this little strip of food plot here. I've seen a lot of big deer in this spot. They like to get in this little head over here. They feel a little bit comfortable. Oh, that was a deer over there. I think it is a deer. Way over yonder. But stands in that tree right here, and the main food plot's right here. Which this one was planted 2 weeks before any other one, and it is absolutely blowed up. This stuff here is over 2-3 foot tall. Some of it's up to my waist. I mean, it's just huge. And the deer will come in and they'll eat every bit of it. Big old radishes, big old pieces of kale and whatever that stuff is that they put in there. So look at this here, this radish. So there's an even bigger one. They won't usually eat the radishes or the turnips or nothing like that until it gets really cold. And most times they leave them, which is fine, because I've been planting this here plot for about 4 years now. And it gets better and better every year, because that natural organic fertilizer from these radishes just rotting away in the ground is building the soil. And I mean, it's huge. So this ought to be a good one. I thought I'd make this video here. We got a persimmon tree I left, and it made persimmons this year. It don't look like they got them all off yet. But I just wanted to make this here video, kind of do an update on those food plots that I put in. Show y'all kind of what it should look like if you plant. Well, I'm not perfect, but give you an idea of what's in the food plots. That way, when it comes up, you know kind of what you're looking for. This here itself is just No Plow, strictly No Plow, and I got to say, it's amazing. But y'all stay tuned. There's definitely gonna be some trapping videos coming up, because next week's trapping season.